retail before, so I know that international shipping can be, you can buy a shirt and the shipping cost can be more than the shirt. So I'm hoping that it's not that bad for you guys. But as we move forward, as long as everything continues to be successful and the program and the company is making money and everything's going forward, we will definitely employ other options to find a dropship company that will be able to ship from China or somewhere that from overseas to you guys, so it's not quite as expensive. But for the time being, it's going to be what it is, unfortunately.
Yes, I certainly understand that, sir. Also, in terms of making it quite easy for affiliates to get their hands on their money in terms of the withdrawal, will the company look into having like a debit card or something like that?
Yes, it's not going to happen right away. I mean, currently, right now, if you go PayPal, PayPal obviously provides a debit card, and so does Solid Trust Pay. You can get a debit card through them. So when you withdraw to your processor, it's right on your PayPal card. I mean, that's what I use. I can, without being too crazy. We got this one here is the Access card.
Yes.
The Solid Trust Pay. Obviously, the PayPal debit card as well. So you can have these cards, and that makes it easy. But yes, we're looking into an Intellashares debit card. That's not part of the plan at the moment. But we certainly plan to have that in the future.
That sounds good. And so far, will you be bringing on any more e-wallets at all, or you just satisfied with what is currently there?
No, honestly, I'm not satisfied with just what we have. But because we are United States citizens, we're limited. A lot of people have wanted, perfect money or ego pay and have reached out to us. The problem is they don't allow U.S. citizens to have accounts. So I can't open a perfect money account because I live in the U.S. So unless I have somebody, in another country who, I would, visibly trust with $50,000 or $100,000 of your money, of all the people who are in that processor, and have them kind of set up an account that we can work with, which is
we wouldn't take that right now.
I mean, there's some other ones like Payeer. There's a couple of other ones, but they're such a hassle to use, and they're such a hassle to deposit and withdraw from. As a member, having been in a couple of the rev shares myself and other companies, I've used Payeer and some of these other e-wallets, and they're just such a hassle to use that I don't really want to use them because I don't want to deal with members having issues and then reaching out to me because they're having issues with a processor that has nothing to do with me. Solid Trust Pay, Payza, and PayPal work. Payza has had some issues recently.
Big issues.
But they'll figure it out and they'll work through it. There's nothing we can do about that. But that's that's kind of on them. And we'll, like I said, I wish we could, but right now there's nothing available to us as a U.S. citizen. It limits us at a certain to a certain standard. That's really what it is.
Good. Now, I'm familiar with one that is almost associated with several MLMs, business that we saw. IPO, have you ever taken time out to look at IPO Global Wallet? It's kind of like, very diverse in terms it covers the United States and giving you the leverage for international companies as well. So it's if we could look into it and see if that would make sense for our business here.
If you have one that you don't think I've heard of, you're more than welcome to add me at the front on Facebook and send me the information, and I certainly will look into it.
I'm talking about Global Wallet.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, just because I'm doing a million things, I may not remember it. So if you just send me a private message on Facebook, that way I have it there. I'll definitely look into it. We're also looking into Google Wallet, which obviously is global. There are some kind of stipulations with that, but we are definitely looking into it, and hopefully we'll be able to add some of those sooner.
Some more. Good. I definitely will submit that in a private message to you. Some of the items that we can look forward to, we will be having things like phones, accessories, etc.
We have accessories, like we'll have phone cases. We're not going to have phones. You know, I mean, you have to realize that, you know, we're jumping out on a limb here by creating a bunch of Intellashares products, which we're hoping that you guys will purchase to help the company move forward. You know, we're not really going to make any profit off of these purchases. It's all going towards, you know, helping maintain the pool and a steady income for all of you guys. But you have to understand, you know, we're shelling out thousands and thousands of dollars for products, and we're hoping that you guys will purchase them. But if you guys don't purchase them, then we're going to be out all that money. We couldn't go into like buying laptops or cell phones. I mean, at least not at this point. However, in the market, you'll be able to shop on Amazon for whatever it is you want, or Best Buy through our market, and by purchasing a cell phone or a computer through the market, you will add money to the fund that way. So,
eBay. If you buy anything through eBay, you not only get the product, and then the pool gets a commission, but you also get cash back.
Right.
Okay.
So there's a lot of stuff that that'll be available. I mean, pretty much anything you can think of will be available through the market. It's not going to say Intellashares on it. I won't kill you if you go out and decide to customize your laptop and have someone draw Intellashares on it. That's totally fine by me. We will have stickers that you can order, you know, that you can put on, obviously on your laptop or cell phone. Like I said, we'll have cell phone cases. There'll be a number of accessories available for business and just, you know, random fun stuff that we thought was kind of cool to have available. And the shop will go if the products sell. Then we'll continue to add products. You know, that's pretty much how it is. The success of the shop will depend the success of the shop will decide whether or not we continue to add things. And I'll be honest, I'd love to have an Intellashares computer. Only dive through Intellashares, that'd be sweet. But we're not there yet. So there's going to be like 20 or 30 different options for shirts. There'll be hats. There's onesies. There's kids stuff. And there's a whole bunch of accessories as well. So right now, there's a lot of basic products, but they are fun. They are useful. The designs are not simplistic. We certainly, went to great lengths to make them, unique and individual in their own kind, in their own right. So we'll start from there, and as our success, grows, we'll go with it.
Correct. I'm just going to give somebody else a chance to speak. Thank you for communicating with me.
Well, you probably asked a lot of questions that a lot of people want to answer, so thank you for that.
Thank you, man. Really a pleasure. Hey, this is Jay. Yes, sir.
Yes, nice meeting you, Jay.
Oh, the pleasure's all mine, man. It's been great hearing all your questions. I can tell where your heart's at, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Well, for someone who has been beat up in this industry and really and truly have so many persons to help, it's kind of, everybody, just like you would say, the butter against the sun. My success it will, give people the confidence to spend money. And I always believe that people don't really join companies, people join you. And so if I don't have any success, it's just gonna be affecting just about everybody that will tell. I will have to tell. But then a lot is dependent on you, the company, primarily because people always question, how is this another one that is going to stay here today and gone tomorrow? But I can see from your side of it, you're trying your best, of course, with our help, to make sure that this doesn't go down that route or that drain at all. And I'm
not even imaginable. We couldn't even imagine this company going down any of the same path of the ones that you've seen, where things just suddenly stop and there's no communication. We're not really. That's not the kind of people we are. We're
it's obvious.
That's why I always say when I'm saying anything is I don't really refer to us as a program. There's a lot of programs. A lot of programs fail. This is a company. Company takes heart and spirit, takes dedication, motivation. That's really, you know what I mean? We don't have other jobs. We had other jobs, but we quit. Why? Because every minute of the day that we have needs to be devoted to making this work. Because in a real company, at a bakery, start a new McDonald's, you know what I mean? Open an auto parts store. Do something that's real out there, and I promise you, whoever's at home waiting for you is going to be ticked off because you're going to be there all day. You'll have a cot there, sleeping there. You know, that's how you run your company. That's how you correct. If you on your computer for 3 hours a day, your program's going down the drain. Correct. I promise you that. Exactly.
Correct. You're right about that.
That's not who we are. That's why I get frustrated because a lot of people still think of us as, you know, in the image of the others that they know, or that they've seen, or had, you know, a fake name and a fake Facebook profile. That's why we really let people like that into the group. Who are you doing here? We're here to help. We want to meet each other.
Correct.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
If you guys want to pay for the plane fare,
I hope somebody's recording it so you can really see our heart. Because, you know,
I'll record it next time.
you guys are it. 8,000 people in record time.
Yeah.
Correct.
Pays 30, 40,000. But let me tell you what, 2 months into Click Ad Pays, they didn't have what we have going on right now. They're still waiting for that.
Like I said,
Why? Because we're doing something good. We're doing something good.
I appreciate that because a lot of people, you know, we have come to use an environment within if the company starts and then it stops and promises to come back and then will show up. But you have stopped, you double check your business, and you said, no, this thing has to stay here. And the fundamental that will make it stay for the long term is products. Yeah.
You're absolutely right. Here, I'll tell you something else too, a little bit about how these things work. Okay. When a lot of people say we failed, that's why we had to stop.
No, that's not true.
I just want to make it clear we didn't have to stop. In the direction that we were going on the path we were on, there would have been maybe a couple more weeks of decent withdrawals. You know what I mean? But after that, if we didn't figure out how to do something, it would have been another ad pack, rev share type of situation that we're all pretty tired of. I'm pretty tired of it, okay? The last 48 hours has made me even more tired of it because, you know, I put my faith elsewhere and disappointed yet again. But it's, you know, we're really doing our best. And we could have gone down that road, but we chose to stop it right now, okay? We just put a pause on it. Like I said, we could have continued paying you guys. Okay, there's money in the bank. It wants to go your way. Okay, but what's the point of that? It's just going to slow down, and it's going to slow down, and it's going to slow down, and then everybody's going to say, "Oh no, we're slowing down. Why slow earnings?"
Correct. You're right about that. And so
So now, instead, what we're trying to do here is something revolutionary. Okay, Intellashares is going to be the first company that spends all of its time making money to give out to our people. And the only thing we need to do is a day and not ask me for a 2-hour window of time to view those ads. Buy the Surf Free, okay? It's worth it. Plus now the commissions can go to Surf Free now. That's one of the directions you can go with that. And earnings come from shares. And shares come from advertising. And that's what we do. And if you want earnings, you got to view the ads or purchase the Surf Free.
Right. There's also going to be, for those of you who either can afford it or choose to take your business seriously, there's going to be a lot more advertising. Like I said, the Intellalunch market is going to be something that we're promoting to the entire world, not just through Intellashares. The Intellalunch shop is great, but obviously, how many people are going to buy an Intellashares shirt that aren't a part of Intellashares? You know, so the shop, at least currently, it's for the numbers. But the Intellalunch market is something we're spending a lot of money to promote and market to the entire world. You know, we're using the same companies that Amazon and eBay use to promote their product to promote ours. Because the idea is, if we get a large amount of people using that site to generate their own cash back, then then they won't benefit from Intellashares for money going into the pool, but they'll benefit from the cash back options and the lower prices. And if we get a large enough company doing that, we're talking about millions of dollars, and thousands upon thousands of people going through the market every day. So there will be options to advertise in the market, which will obviously be much more expensive than just throwing your banner ad.
From an advertising perspective, the products that we have for advertisers that are coming are insanely valuable.
Right, very valuable. And they'll only go up. Right now, as soon as we launch,
for every 50 people that join this company, the value of your advertising goes up.
Right.
And that's the reality.
Thank you. So thank you very much, sir.
Yeah. The mobile app, just so you know, we have, I'd like to actually say this too. There are members who have been really awesome and have reached out to us and have offered their services. The graphic designers that we used are, all three of them actually, are all Intellashares members. One of them is a friend of ours, from New York here. He is a member of Intellashares. And the other two, we have an awesome guy from, I'm not exactly sure where he's from, somewhere in the United States, and another guy from the Philippines who did design work for us. And we've obviously employed their services, as we'd like to keep the money in-house, in family. The person who's building the mobile app, he also is an Intellashares member, not somebody that we know personally. And he's already sent me a prototype. He's done a lot of really cool things with it. We're hoping to get the price of the app down to a reasonable price, $3-4 each. However, it may end up being a $9.99 app. That just may be what it is because of the way that it's being built. But either way, $10 one-time cost is a $10 one-time cost that can provide convenience to you guys. That will add money to the pool, and that will also give you extra. There's other stuff on there besides just being able to purchase, to watch your ads and purchase shares, etc. There's, obviously going to be access to the shop and the market through the app. There's fun games that were incorporated with it, and that whole app itself has a really awesome vibe, and I'm really excited about it. The thing about the app right now is that we cannot complete the app until we go back up live, because I can't give this member access to the new script. So he doesn't have the correct visuals and pictures needed to complete it. So once the new script goes back up, he's ensured us he'll have it complete within the first week that we're back up. And then it'll be submitted to Apple and Android, which can take up to 2 weeks for approval. And once it's approved, then it's approved, and it'll be on the market, and it'll be available. So within the first month of us coming back, the app will be available for everybody.
Good. All right, thank you very much. It sounds great to me, and looking forward to sticking with the company through the thick and the thin. Every good business takes time, and I know that every business that is gonna take people's life is no overnight game.
Right. Josh, we have a YouTube channel.
If we can do it in 60 days, we're going to make history.
Thank you.
There's so many can totally make.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we're looking forward to having all of you guys do it with us,
You get the A for the day, Lawrence, because this webinar would have been half as good without you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
And DW, we will continue these kind of conferences.
As long
as there's a demand and a need for them, we're happy to oblige to take half an hour or 45 minutes out of our day and make this happen. Like I said, we do have a YouTube channel. We haven't uploaded enough things onto the YouTube channel. It takes a lot of time to do that, but we'll try and record. Of course, there's a record button right here, and I just didn't see it. Otherwise, this would have been recorded. But we'll do another one tomorrow, and we'll record it so that I can put it up there. Yes, Ashley from Spain. I don't want to screw up your name, man. We're friends on Facebook, so yes, unmute yourself and feel free to speak. Thanks, Jenny. So is it Hiki? I really feel like a douchebag if I mess your name up, man. But unmute yourself for sure. Unmute yourself. Dude, I don't hear you though. I can't hear you, so just if you have a question, just type it in and I'll touch base on it. There's Sam. Horse cow. And yeah, Marcin, vision is what it's about, you know. If you don't have vision, you don't really have a company. You know, you just have, like Jay said, a program that runs until people stop putting money into it because they complain about the slow earnings, and then, you know, it's really what it is. So. You know, maybe we'll probably do, at least me, I don't know what Jay and Sam's schedule are right now, but I'd probably like to do it around this time as well, because obviously we have a lot more people to do it. I like it. Igor, that's Sam, and that's Jay's fiance, so don't hurt yourself. Okay, so our Spanish awesome friend asked about the membership fee. Just to reiterate what we had said a couple days ago, the membership is broken into 3 separate pieces. All packs in each different membership are the same. They're all $2.50, $3.25. However, we are creating different levels to kind of help everybody. So the Smart Pack is from 0 to 100 packs, and it is free. There's no membership. Once you would like to purchase 101 packs, you will become a graduate member. In the graduate membership, you can own 1,000 packs, and that's $2.50 weekly. And that money comes from your processor. So it's not from your cash balance. It must come from PayPal, STP, or Payza, and any other processors you add at this time. Some people have asked, if you deposited with PayPal, can you pay the membership with Payza? Yes. It doesn't matter what processor you use to pay the membership. You can only withdraw to the processor that you deposited with, but you can certainly pay your membership for many of them. And then there's the Genius level, which would be required for you to have over 1,100 packs, and that's $10 monthly. So what it does is, by splitting it up like that, it gives people who have less shares an opportunity to continue to build their shares the same way that it would for the people who are, you know, at a higher level, because you must maintain each level. So you'll purchase 100 shares in the Smart Packs, then you'll purchase 1,000 shares of Graduate Packs, and then you'll purchase 4,000 shares of Genius Packs. Now, as your shares expire, you will have to maintain each level. So if your first 100 shares expire quickly, those are your free shares. You need to purchase enough shares in that in that level. Now, they're not plugged to separate pools. It's all the same pool. But by repurchasing in that level, it will help some of the lower people just the way that we've designed it. But you must have the lower memberships. Like, if you just jump right to the Genius Pack and you buy 4,000 Genius Packs, which you can do, there's no way for us to limit it to make you guys not be able to just purchase the Genius membership and go from there. You will not be able to withdraw. You're required to have the graduate level and the Smart Packs and the free level to be able to withdraw. So you must start with the 100 Smart Packs, go to the 1,000 graduate, and then go to the Genius Packs.
Members and graduate members can all withdraw too.
Right. Yeah. Free members, everyone can withdraw. Free members, graduate members, Genius members. You must have all the memberships required. So if you're a free member, obviously you can just withdraw because you're on a free membership. If you're a graduate member, you must have 100 of the free Smart Packs in order to be able to withdraw from your graduate level. I hope that kind of answers your questions. And anyone who came in late, I did a quick screen share to just kind of show you guys what we were doing. But again, to reiterate, all your shares currently we were unable to migrate the amount of shares that you had with the earnings they already had on them into the new script. So what we had to do is go through every single member, take the amount of active shares that you had, multiply that number by $3.25, its maturity value, and then subtract the share earnings, not your total share earnings, but just the earnings on those active shares. And whatever number we came up with, that's the number that is going to be in your repurchase balance available for purchase when we go live again. So everybody will have 0 shares, and some of you will have $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 in your repurchase balance, and you will need to repurchase.
Yeah, so when you get on the new script and you sign in using the same password, excuse me, that stinks. The number that you see in your repurchase balance will reflect the total amount of money still due to you on the shares that you had.
Right.
So although when you use all that money to repurchase, your number of shares will reflect a lower number, the value of money due to you on the shares that you currently have is exactly the same. So don't let the digital numbers on the screen confuse you. You are still going to get every penny that was due to you before.
Yes, and just to answer some questions, yes, it is the monthly memberships. It will be $10 a month plus the $250 weekly for those of you who are in Genius Packs, which also I believe answers Lucas's question that you will be paying more as you have more shares. So you can have a total right now, and this is also obviously can change depending on the where it goes. But right now, the maximum amount of shares you can have is 5,100. So that's 100 free, 1,000 graduate, and 4,000 Genius Packs. So yes, it will be $250 to maintain your graduate level weekly, and $10 a month to be in the Genius level. All right. So, okay, Igor, just so you know, this is a complete restart. We had a number of people. For those of you who remember, it's like, again, it's not as if we failed. However, we were doing the manual spike Mondays to kind of help everybody build their shares, and a number of people took advantage of that, stacked up money in their cash balance. We've also found out that there's a number of people in our company who have a lot of referrals, but who don't purchase packs. They have 30 packs, and they have $600 in their cash balance, and they're just basically bleeding the company with the money that you guys are putting into it, and they're not participating in the web share process or tipping anybody or helping out. And that's what our company's about. Why we're different. So all money that is in your cash balance, all balances, cash balance, repurchase balance, and obviously the money that we got from the shares will be your repurchase balance. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. So yeah, all money will be repurchase balance. Like I said, we got to think about it this way. When there's members who have $7,000 in their repurchase balance, and you have hundreds of dollars in the repurchase balance, it's like a restart. So when we restart, we're going to restart with a ton of money in the balances. So over the course of the first day, we'll spike the same way it did when we first launched. You'll be able to build up the amount of cash that you had in there, you're saving it appropriately. Yes, all cash will be in the repurchase balance, but we'll be able to make that back during the first day without any issue. Anybody who paid the monthly membership fee, we had a little conversation about that in the group, and everybody kind of voted unfortunately on all membership fees, if they're okay or not. Nobody rescinded, and all the new memberships will start, because paying money on the cash balance doesn't really do anything. It's just a cycle of money. So all memberships will have to be paid again. Now, we're also going to have an extended period of surf free time to kind of make up for the people who paid the memberships or who bought surf free time and didn't get to use it all, etc. Anybody who purchased, a login ad or something like that within a couple of days before, that money is also going to be credited back to you and put into your repurchase balance as well. Yeah. $20 a month is what it'll cost for the membership. I don't know how to say the Cavalier from France. But you know, if you're achieving the maximum amount of money, $120 a day withdrawn, I don't see why $20 a week, $20 a month is so much. So even if you only get $20 a week, $20 a month is still, you know, level. Yeah, total $20 monthly, but $250 a week, and then $10. Thank you, thank you. So no money is lost. Okay, somebody was being loud. Apologize for that.
Sound. Much better.
Yeah, someone's got something intense going on. We don't know who it is, but we're pretty much gonna go ahead and leave it at that. You know, we have a lot of work to do, but we love all you guys. And yes, Jenny Perez, if you're doing grafting, you're more than welcome to reach out to me and design some stuff based on the Intellashares logo. You must send them to me for approval. Also, if you have some great ideas for shirts, you're more than welcome to send them to me, and we can purchase them from you. That's you know, that's just where it is. So, okay, you were joking. Well, you're really cute for joking. It's cute. My beard does not allow me to be called cute anymore, but yes, there will be business cards. Not flyers, but if you want a flyer, you can certainly, you know, if you want 100 flyers or something, you can certainly reach out to us and we can make that happen. Aston, if you want like a bunch of flyers to put on people's cars or something, yes, there will be business cards available, and they'll be customized to whatever it is. I mean, Harriet, if the membership's too low, we'll kind of see where it is. You know, we'll let's start with where we're at, and you know, and we can adjust it as we go. If it's too low, we'll change it. I mean, I don't want to hit everyone with a crazy amount of money, you know, right away. We've already gone from $10 out of cash balance to $20 out of the processor, so let's kind of stick with that. I'm also kind of thinking of people who don't really have money. You know, $2.50 a week is probably doable for pretty much anybody, but you know, it may not be doable to do more than that right now. So we'll start with where we're at, and we'll figure it out. The Last Horseman, he's currently in Las Vegas. He's a international recording artist, so we all do music and stuff, but his spiky hair got him a little bit more famous than us, so he has requirements outside of this thing, but he's totally down with all this stuff, and we'll make it happen.
That's a great idea with the local post office. Go for it.
Yeah,
Just, you know, just shoot us an email or you know, let us know on Facebook where your designs are, what you're planning to say, what verbiage you're going to use. We can approve that.
Yeah, and negative people will leave on their own. I mean,
Negative people turn into positive people after we launch.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, we're gonna close up today though, but we love you guys, and thanks for everything that, you know, thanks for all the support from all 63 of you that made it onto this, and
Yeah, we can hold, how many can we hold? 200
we
right
can
now?
hold 200.
So right now we can hold 200. So next time let's get 200.
Yeah, tell a friend. And tell a friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
And tell everybody.
Tell them and tell a friend. We love it. All right, so I'm going to shut it off now. We're still available by private message.
Bye, guys.
That's really cool.
Yeah, was that not exciting?
I hope you just make a ton of money we can like, keep this software.
And I'm excited because they're New Yorkers.
I want to keep the
Of course
software,
they're
Steve.
from New York. Where else could they be from? Because if you can make it there, you make it anywhere. Woohoo! All right, I'm going to process this and put it up on YouTube. Talk to you guys soon. Love you. Bye.